everyone. Hope you're having a great day. Wanted to talk a little bit today about routine. We've all heard the saying that there's no place like home, especially when you go away for any length of period of time. Everyone likes to get back home. I know I do, because when you get back home, you can get back into the habit, the routine. There's comfort in routine, right? You go on vacation and you might get away from working out. You might get away from eating a little bit better, eating whatever you want at that point because you're on vacation. It's just you're trying to enjoy yourself and maybe not being a stickler on what you're eating, or maybe you read every day or you listen to podcast or motivation and you go on vacation and you don't maybe continue those things because it doesn't necessarily fit in the habits that you're doing while you're on vacation. So coming home allows you to do that. So I wanted to talk about a morning routine, okay? And again, if you don't have a morning routine or it's not something that you resonate with, by all means, I'm not putting this on you. But I truly feel like having something in the morning that you can wrap your mind around. I just started reading a book called The 5 a.m. Club. Those of you who've been watching me at all know that I'm usually up at 5 a.m. at the gym. The whole premise of it is that you're getting up early, you're getting a lot of the things that you'd want to get knocked out early, whether it's going to the gym, whether it's taking some time to read, taking time for yourself, maybe knocking out some things early before you go into the office, before the hustle and the bustle of the day. I feel like for me, and this is just for me, that a morning routine allows me to show up to be the best version of myself on a daily basis. I feel better. I'm more energized. When I get up and go to the gym at 5 a.m., I feel better throughout the day. When I don't get up and go to the gym, or I push the snooze button and I sleep through and say, I'll just get to the gym tomorrow, I don't feel the best. I don't feel like my best self. When you're going to the gym, it's not about, breaking records and personal records and all this kind of stuff. It's really just about getting yourself moving. I think there's enough science out there to show that you've got to move at least 30 minutes a day, whether it's on a treadmill, whether it's any type of resistance training whatsoever. It's good for you. You got to keep the body moving a little bit on a daily basis so that you feel better. I haven't talked to anybody that says, you know what, I go to the gym every day and I just feel awful when I go. I think people feel energized. They feel like all of their endorphins and everything, they just feel ready and raring to go for the day. I wanted to kind of encourage you to think about, if you don't have something carved out, that you look at potentially a morning routine, whatever that is. And I'll kind of lay out what I do. I'm up at 4:45. I'm at the gym by 5 o'clock. Typically we'll work out until about 6 to 6:15. While I'm at the gym, I'm listening typically to a podcast. I'm listening to an audiobook. So the 45 minutes to an hour educating myself, whether it's listening to some motivation, whether it's listening to an audiobook about something in regards to maybe my industry, utilizing that time that while I'm at the gym working my body, I'm also multitasking and listening to something at the same time. Then I come home, do a little bit of meditation for 10 or 15 minutes, and then I will typically read 10 to 15 pages of a book or a chapter of a book. And then at that point, we'll get coffee going and get my wife up and we will have coffee together. That's typically my morning routine. And I'm usually doing that Monday through Friday. And then the Saturdays, I don't get up at 5 and at the gym doesn't even open until 6 on Saturdays. So typically we'll get there around 7. So it's a little bit later on the weekends, but I do try to maintain some sort of movement 7 days a week. I don't do heavy lifting weights 4 to 5 times a week, and then the other 2 days doing some sort of movement, treadmill, running, jogging, something cardiovascular. And again, but making sure that I'm moving my body. And I tend to feel a lot more energy. I feel more motivated, especially as we're going into the winter months. For those of you that live in the part of the world where it's going to be dark here, it's already 4 something and it's starting to get dusk out. If you struggle with depression, or you just struggle with it's dark at 5 o'clock, 5:15 when you're leaving the office and you just want to go crawl in bed and lay under the covers. Guys, these types of things will get you going, let you show up as the best version of yourself, so to speak. So I would encourage you, there's not a one size fits all. My routine may not work for you. Somebody else's routine might work for you. Whatever the case may be, do some research and figure out what makes the most sense for you to plug into a morning routine to get your day going. And it doesn't even have to be 7 days a week. It could be 4 days a week. It could be 5 days a week that you're implementing something like this so that you can put yourself in the best state of mind that you can be in order to accomplish what you're setting out to accomplish, putting yourself in the right state of mind and the right physical attributes of your body so that you show up energized and ready to go so that you can do the best job that you can do in whatever career that you're doing it in, whether you own a business or whether you have a position in your company. These types of things will help you. They will help you in your life. They will help you in your mindset. They will help you in your relationships. I promise you that ever since I've had a morning routine, my life has never been the same. I can promise you that if you look into it, figure out what makes the most sense for you, whether it's reading, listening to something, going out. You don't even have to go to the gym. You can go out and just take a walk for 45 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever. That's one of the things that 75 Hard really showed me, is that having a disciplined life and showing up and doing the mundane things, the things that we don't find any over excitement about, right? It's not necessarily exciting to go to the gym. If I'm being honest, I think I'd rather be sleeping than go to the gym, but it's what the gym does for me that I look forward to. The feeling that I get, I feel stronger, I feel more motivated, I feel excited. Those feelings that I get because of what I do at the gym is what gets me excited and gets me motivated to go do it. The process itself sometimes is not overly exciting, but you have to look at the results to get excited about the process, if that makes sense. And that's really in anything in your life. I encourage you to look at a morning routine, figure out something that would resonate with you to help benefit you in some way, shape, form, or fashion, so that you can, again, show up to be the best version of yourself in this life. Because trust me, people need you to show up in the best version of you. They need that energy, they need that joy, they need that what you can bring to them. Somebody is watching, and so that morning routine will definitely help you level up your game and get you on your way to tremendous amount of success. Anyhow, I hope it's been helpful to you. Until next time, bye for now.